Westmarch and the sons of Rakkis recounts that the general gathered his forces near Eastgate Keep to recuperate and ponder his past defeats. Morale is said to have been low among many of the soldiers, following their failed campaigns against Igorod and the barbarians. But Rakkis was not dissuaded. As with many of history's conquerors, he believed that victory was his destiny. With speeches about their righteous cause, about their fate's ultimate ascendancy, he rallied his soldiers and set out for the next leg of his campaign. 9 warring clans existed around the southern edge of what is now called the Gulf of Westmarch. For generations, these hostile people had lived in a state of perpetual violence. This disunity was their greatest weakness, and one that Rakkis saw as an advantage. He knew that launching his armies against these clans would inevitably unite them into a single undefeatable force. Instead, Rakkis lived among them. He learned their language and their culture. He learned their gods. All that while he subtly spread the Sakharum faith to all who would hear. Through an arranged marriage, Rakkis bound himself by blood to the region's 3rd largest clan, the Ortal. He used this new standing as leverage, bringing 4 of the lesser clans under his banner. Rakkis then launched his combined forces in a full assault against the largest and most hostile clan, the Hathlan. It is difficult for my mind to fully grasp the terrible nature of the battles that followed. Sources state that blood turned the once verdant fields to marshlands. The stench of decaying corpses carried on the wind as far as Kanduras. At the Battle of Dire River, the Kyrgyzstani forces dismantled the tattered remnants of the Hathlan army and slew its leader. This clan, in addition to the 3 others that had abstained from taking a side, quickly submitted to Rakkis' rule. The people of the Gulf, having witnessed the general's supremacy, declared him their one true king. But even as Rakkis assumed dominion over his new subjects, he rallied them with talk of mankind's inner light and glory. It was his unyielding strength and conviction that truly united these formerly intractable peoples and forged them into a single proud kingdom. In honor of his long and grueling campaign to spread the faith from the distant Kyrgyzstan, Rakkis named his territory Westmarch. Its borders stretched from the Gulf of the Great Ocean. For the capital, Rakkis ordered the construction of a river port settlement. The subsequent years saw Westmarch flourish, with new roads, cities, and infrastructure sprouted up throughout the land. Due to plentiful access to the sea, the nation quickly became a formidable naval and mercantile power. Rakkis ruled with a strong but fair hand, and enjoyed the admiration of his people. Years after founding his nation, he would launch further incursions against the barbarians, but he would never make any true gains against the fierce northern tribes. It is said that Rakkis died peacefully in his sleep over the age of 100. His legacy would continue long after his death. Indeed, Westmarch's current standing in the world is a testament to the dedication and wisdom that he employed to build a nation.